if you are holding that identity, holding that state as that's who I am, regardless of how I respond, regardless if I'm talking about things not working out for me, regardless if I'm reacting to circumstances, and I can just fully be free in that respect, and yet I still get what I want, guess what? You're gonna still get what you want. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Irresistible and I'm a manifestation and solar alignment coach. My channel is geared towards helping you become your highest potential so that you can create and live the extraordinary life that is your birthright. In today's video, I'll be talking about whether or not the core manifesting principles are also assumptions. But before we get started, just a quick reminder that I have both email and video coaching. So if you need help in manifesting any of your desires or in releasing any of your blocks, you definitely want to check out all my coaching options. They are in the description below. And I'd like to invite you to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon if you'd like to receive a notification anytime I upload a new video. Today's video is inspired by a comment I received from one of my subscribers asking me if something I was mentioning in a video is also an assumption. So that is actually a very valid question because everything is an assumption, and ultimately you are the one who decides what works for you. Now, does this mean that you can be constantly in lack and manifest what you want? The answer is yes, because everything is about an identity. So if you are holding the identity of the person who always gets what they want, regardless of where their focus and attention is, regardless of their opposing thoughts, regardless of them reacting to circumstances, regardless of all that, they still get what they want. That's their identity. That's what they're identified with, and that will override everything else. So it's all about you holding the identity that you choose. So if you hold that identity by claiming that I am someone who always gets their desires, no matter what, no matter where my focus is, no matter how I'm responding to circumstances, no matter how much I am in lack, I still get everything that I desire in the way that I desire, then that will be your reality. But you have to be firm in that. So here it's about you transcending circumstances altogether and believing that that's who you are, holding that identity. So it's kind of overpassing everything else. It's overpassing the identity of the person who perhaps does not have the money, or the identity of the person who is not in a loving relationship. So it's kind of the you want to think of it as a primary identity that's overriding all the different identities, because every desire has its identity, if that makes sense. So you have different identities depending on what your desire is. And so, or you could be the person who has it all. That's the core identity. But ultimately, if you are holding that identity, holding that state as that's who I am, regardless of how I respond, regardless if I'm talking about things not working out for me, regardless if I'm reacting to circumstances, and I can just fully be free in that respect, and yet I still get what I want, guess what? You're gonna still get what you want. So yes, it is 1,000% possible. So here you can affirm in this way. You can say, I always get everything that I want, regardless of what I'm doing mentally, regardless of how I'm reacting to circumstances, regardless of me being in lack. I always get everything that I want. Just hold that one statement and you will be able to do that. So it's about you being a master at manifesting. I am a master at manifesting. I literally get everything that I want. No matter what I'm doing, even if I dump all the core principles of manifesting, I still manifest what I want. And that will be your identity. That's a very good question. Thank you for asking that. In the end, absolutely you can do that. But you want to affirm for that. You can drop all other affirmations and just affirm for that. I always get everything that I want, regardless where I'm focused, regardless if I'm in lack or not, regardless if I'm reacting to circumstances, I still get everything that I want, regardless of what techniques I'm doing. In the end, I always tell you, you don't even need to do techniques. You know, you don't even need to worry about having opposing thoughts. When you notice them, they don't create. But ultimately, you know, sometimes we feel that there's so much we need to do because perhaps we've been programmed to think that there's so much we need to do to get what we want. But if you make that a non-issue for you and you hold firm in that identity and in that state that that is just who I am, guess what? That will be your reality. I hope you liked this video. If you did, then please like, comment, and share, and I look forward to seeing you again in the next video.